Yo internet, how's it going? Welcome back to my Let's Play series of Minecraft. I am currently up here on this nice little tree up on the top of this cliff here. And just looking down at the world, which we got going at the moment, and it looks kind of nice so far. I mean, this is obviously, well, everything which I've done in the world can be seen in this screen right now. But I just wanted to talk about the plans for this place. So we got this building, which I've been working on. And I plan to have other buildings going around. Maybe have some buildings around there. And have this border going round. Have paths going up and round and loads of different buildings around here. I need a farm somewhere, like a proper farm, because that looks a bit... That's not very animal friendly, let's be honest. So probably put a farm there or somewhere there. So I want to make a very like quaint countryside vibe, a bit like Hobbiton. I like the Hobbit. I like the feel of the Hobbit. I think that's what we're going for with this. So we've got these little houses, but there is the massive question: what do I do? Hey, that could have gone incredibly badly. What do I do with this? Because all the buildings around here are pointing in the direction of there. Just imagine if they're all around. There's just this. And then I feel there needs to be something important there. And I've come up with it. I know what we're putting there. I don't know how it's going to look yet. I don't know what we're going to make it look like. But I know what it's going to do. And that thing, ladies and gentlemen, is a thing I said a couple of episodes back when I said, oh, I'm collecting loads of wood for a top secret project thingy, which I shall tell you about in a couple of episodes' time. Well, guess what? This is a couple of episodes' time. So, yeah, here's the wood. I'm going to have to get some more, obviously. I've got a lot of cobble at the moment because I've been branch mining. But I'm going to use wood. And, yeah. We're going to make a mob farm, a nasty mob farm for all the bad mobs like creepers and skeletons and zombies. They are going to spawn inside this big cylinder which we're going to build. They're going to fall down and they're going to die because they've fallen really, really far. And then I'm going to collect all their goodies like gunpowder and bone, etc. So that's what's going to go there, and I really need that farm, if only for the bone meal and, well, bone meal and gunpowder are the two things which I need it for most. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. So, doing such a thing, unfortunately, requires a bit of chopping down of forests. It's really sad. We're going to plant loads of trees around here, so don't worry. I'm going to balance it out. I'm not just going to chop down all the trees in the world. But on top of this islandy thing, on top of the cliff, all the trees, I'm afraid, have got to go. Which is sad, but oh well. So I'm going to go do that. I can't even get up here at the moment. I'm going to chop down those trees. Damn it. Let's just do that. There we go. I'm going to chop down those trees, and I will see you in a moment. I have destroyed a forest. Brilliant. So that's the mountain. Now it's had a bit of a haircut. So I've got so much stuff from that. Like this isn't it. I've got this chest. There we go. All this dark wood. But we're going to be using the light wood for the build. And I'm not going to be using many planks. I'm actually just going to be mainly using actual logs. Which will take a lot of trees to chop down. But basically, I've thought of a design. I've thought of what I want to do. Basically, the Great Deku Tree from The Legend of Zelda. So, this mob farm is going to be a massive cylinder going upwards. Going to be quite tall. And if I decorate it to look like the Great Deku Tree, and if the outer sides of the cylinder are made out of wood, then I think it will look really cool. And then that will continue on this wood theme. So it's like, this is the Great Deku Tree growing up here. And then the rest of this, if we build it out of this wood materials, so if it's all basically wood, like this, then it's like this is the land of the Great Deku Tree. I really like this idea. The Deku Tree will take a damn long time to build, I'm pretty damn sure. But let's just start working on the actual mob farm aspect of it and see how that goes. Okay, in order to find out where I'm going to put the actual where I'm actually going to put the actual farm, I need to find a central point. So, the center of this. Because remember, we're going to have a massive Deku Tree here. We're going to have a massive tree. And its mouth is going to have to be here. If you don't know what the Deku is, by the way, tree is, by the way, just Google it. Just Google a Great Deku Tree. Then you'll find out. But I think the mouth there, and then he grows up from there. He's going to be a bit inside the mountain. I might have to do a lot of terraforming, but yeah, for now, let's just decide the mouth goes there. Okay then, so I've drawn a little outline of the mouth here, and this is the center. This is where we're going to enter the Great Deku Tree. So, if you imagine right here, this is where all the mobs will be falling down, and we get to kill them, or they'll fall when they drop down. I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether to make this into an XP farm or just an item farm. But basically, that's the center of the farm. And because water travels 8 blocks, I need it to go out 8 blocks in all directions. So let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the same here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, and 1 extra for the walls as well. So you got going at 8 blocks. 1 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's quite a good size actually, because yeah, that'll match up because this is basically the front of the tree anyway. That's good. Got a good space there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Skelly's down there. Oh dear. And 1 further out as well. So, if we imagine, how big is that going to be? Jump down. It's such a mess at the moment. But if you imagine, that is the furthest side of it. So, the Deku Tree is going to stretch from there all the way over to somewhere over this side. I think it's about there, to be honest. So, that gives you an idea of the scale. The tree is going to grow up like that. And the mob farm's going to be up here. So that gives you an idea of how big it's going to be. And that gives me an idea of how big it's going to be. So I guess the next step is actually making the farm itself. This bit is... I've never actually done a working mob farm before. Alright. I've never done it. Never particularly tried all that hard. So... Oh, one thing we got to keep in mind is these water pipes need to be too wide. Ah. You see, already I've made a flaw. Wait, I'll explain what's going on. So, let's say we have platforms like this, which we allow mobs to spawn on. The idea is they are just going to walk off these platforms and into a water stream. And then they're going to be pushed down and then pushed into the hole. They're going to fall down and then we're going to collect their stuff when they die. But the issue with a one wide gap, let's get some more cobble out, is that they can easily just jump over. That's the issue. So what we need to do is make it 2 wide. If we do so like this. So that way mobs won't be able to jump over. And the other thing is make the platforms too high. So if they jump down, then they won't be able to jump back up. So that gives you a general idea of how this is going to work out, I think. So I need to actually make this gap as big as it's actually going to be. Because it's not going to be 1 wide, it's going to be 4 blocks dug out. So I guess I should do that. And I'll see you when I've got the rest of the framework in place. Right then, progress has been made. Look at this. I've got a nice little farm going. So yeah, this is the mob farm in its current state. This is just like one platform. So basically, this will be completely shrouded in darkness, and then mobs will spawn on here, and then mobs will walk around, and because mobs are stupid, they'll walk off and they're like, no, no, and then they'll fall down here and die. So that's the plan. This is the plan. It's good so far. But because we want to make this look like a tree, what we're going to have to do now is around the edge, we are going to have to do this. Which is basically just going to decorate it a little bit. You know what I mean? So I'm going to put wood all the way around the outer edge. Like so. And yeah, this will just make it look like a massive tree. Effectively. Hopefully. That's what I'm hoping for. We will wait and see. But no, it should look good. I'm going to have to chop down an awful lot of trees for this. An awful lot. But it should work out well in the end, I hope. But yeah, this is why I'm using stone for the inside. Because you're not going to see the inside. Only the skeletons are going to see the inside. And heck, we don't really care about those skeletons. So we'll just give them a really gringy little hole to live and die in. Oh god, that sounds really morbid. I've never been that morbid. I do apologise. So I'm just going to do this around the first layer now then. So you kind of get what I'm doing. This goes all the way around. This is too wide. Yep. So just going to do that all the way around the edge. And I'll see you again in a bit. Oh yeah. Right, so this is the progress so far. There's a couple more things we have to do on this layer, and then it's done. This is going to be done, this layer, and I'm going to be so excited because once we get this layer down, then I'm just going to do loads of work off camera and just get the rest of these layers done. So here's the thing. Spiders, we don't want them spawning in here. No, we do not. Spiders are annoying. Do you know why they're annoying? Because if they come in here and then come down here, then they're going to start climbing up the walls and they're going to be a pain and they're going to block up the system. So we don't want any spiders in the drain pipe. That's the thing. So we're just going to put these half slabs here. Therefore, zombies and stuff can spawn on all these spots apart from there. Sorted. So let's put that there. Let's put that there. This is something I learnt off, I think Seth Bling and Etho's Lab and a few other people. It's quite a popular design, but I think I first saw it on Etho's channel. I think. But, yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure this this mob farm isn't going to be the most efficient, but it should be a fun one regardless. So next step we need to do is I'm just actually gonna, how are we gonna do this? I need to make an infinite water source. So how are we gonna do that? Oh, I need to get some water. Let's go down. So I'll just grab a bucket or two. There we go. And put those both on the hottie hot bar. There we go. So, and we're going to put the water streams in there now. So we got those things to stop the spiders. So what we need is just like one there. I just need infinite water, but I don't know how I'm going to do this. Oh, well, somehow that worked. Okay, good. Perfect. Oh, there's an issue there where the water's flowing into that wall. Can I take this one? Yes, I guess. Okay, is that forming infinite water? I wonder. But the thing is, we don't want any mobs. Like, if I take this away, the water's just going to flow here. And then loads of mobs which spawn here are just going to float down and come into this corner. So we don't want that. So I'm going to put that water here. I'm pretty sure this isn't the most efficient design. But either way it will work. Oh, that's spawning infinite water. Brilliant. Great. Right, so got that, got that. Oh, I haven't done this right. Okay. I knew this wasn't going to be the best design, but it's working. It's working good as. What I'll have to do is put some signs there. That's the most likely solution. Oh, it's because of that stream, isn't it? So if I take those away... Oh, it continues, but maybe I'll just continuously upset it. Okay, well, we're just going to have to work with that, I think. Whoa, that's big. That's a lot of wood, giggity. No, that's cool. I mean, it looks a bit plain at the moment, but I could see that coming on if we start adding roots, and that's going to go higher, much higher. And then we're going to add the face where that entrance is. I think this is going to work out quite well. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. So that's the first layer. And the first bit of it. So what I'm going to do, before the episode is out, I'm going to, so that this is actually finished in this episode, instead of it going over several episodes, I'm going to finish the functional part of this, the spawning part of this build, so that all the mobs can spawn. And so that I can kill them. So that should be exciting. Actually, no, before I finish this off, just want to say I fixed the water streams. So I made those just one again, so they're not two water streams and then water streams in front. So I've just made them one, so it only goes this far instead of all the way over the edge. And I widened these ones so the water doesn't flow into the middle here, it just flows all the way around the edge. Okay, now I'll finish it off. See you in a second. Okay then, right. That took a while. Good few hours to be honest. It's not the biggest mob farm. It's not the best. I don't think it's going to get the best numbers, but I think that'll do. I think we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we got 5 or 6 layers in there. So that should do. I'm currently on peaceful mode, and there is a reason for that. Oop. Currently on peaceful mode, but I'm going to turn it back on hard in a second so you can see this actually working. There is the issue with the bottom layer, in the sense that, well, I'll show you. Let's put this on hard mode. And I have tried this out. Things are dropping out of it. And at a decent rate, to be honest. It's not too bad. But yeah, the bottom layer... I haven't actually got a weapon on me. Oh, great. I've got my axe. I'll use my axe. The issue is that the things on the bottom layer, like so, they aren't dying. Then I predicted this from the start, but it's good to know it now. Oh, look, skeletons. This is the main thing we want, skeleton stuff. But yeah, they're just not dying. That's the thing. So I'm considering... Let's just put us back on peaceful so that nothing attacks me and kills me. If I move this down, just so the actual killing area is lower down. This seems to be running fairly smoothly so far. So far, he says. I'm gonna say that this is working. This is awesome! So we're gonna make some hoppers to collect the loot in. Should 7 be enough? Hope so. I've got my iron on me if I need it. In fact, that should get this one going into... Oh, it doesn't particularly matter, I guess, but put that going into there. Get those down. So now, I mean, it's crude, but now, no matter what, this farm is going to be collecting stuff. So if anything falls down, it's going to be collected. This is really awesome. I love this. Let's do the inside of this with dark wood. Why not? It's got to have some kind of design. And I think maybe we'll do a glass front on it or something. But I'll do that off camera. And I'll do that for next episode. Just so we got a front to this. But yeah. It's exciting. It's exciting. We got a mob farm. Yay! We got a mob farm. Brilliant. Right, so... oh, let's take the armor off. Let's strip down. So, thank you very much for watching, Internet. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I certainly enjoyed making it. There was a lot of tedious hours work into this. You think, playing video games, it's... Oh, he landed where he shouldn't have. They're landing where they shouldn't. That's going to be an issue. But I'm just going to go away from him. That's it, Creeper. Just stay away. Just stay away, Creeper. Just stay. Just stay there. Good, Creeper. Good, Creeper. I'll just make sure nothing else is approaching me from any other angle. Oh my gosh, he's found me again. But yeah, I'm going to say goodbye. So thank you very much for watching, Internet. I hope you enjoyed. It was a lot of hours work going into this build. Some of them weren't all that much fun. They're just a lot of gathering wood. Building something out of logs is quite tedious, actually. But the next most tedious thing is going to be decorating that to make it look like the Great Deku Tree. But that should be fun. But we got a functional farm, which is great. So I hope you enjoyed. Please like if you did. Please also subscribe if you want to see more. Tell me what else you want me to do in this game. Also tell me what you want me to do next. So yeah. So is there any other builds which you'd like me to do? Suggestions for this village, or I want to make like farms and stuff, so any suggestions for that? Yeah. That's all I have to say now. I've run out of things. Awkward ending. Bye!